Hi everyone, it's Miss Nikki Ann. I just wanted to make a quick video about light sensitivity, specifically light, not photo or the sun. I have all of it, but I was watching Millie's video, her epoxy cleaning, and I noticed how bright her room was from the sunlight. And even just watching it, I was like, oh my gosh, it's so bright. How is Millie taking it? And then I had to remind myself that, with our symptoms, we all have different levels of severity with different symptoms. So maybe I'm 100% sensitive to visually the light, and maybe she's could be 50%, or so it doesn't bother her as much. Or so I was just posing a question, and just checking to see, like, as you guys can see, I'm in my room. It's perfectly dark, and I keep it dark all day, every day. The only time is the first thing in the morning. I lift it, and I get up between 4 a.m. and 6 a.m. right? So even when this is Connecticut, so when I lift it, it's still dark outside. And so once the light has come in around 6:30, then I pull it, or 6:37, I pull it back down for the rest of the day. So I give the room itself, because I know the room needs light. And sometimes when I leave during the day, because if it's school week, I leave the house twice. It's a long commute to take my son to school, and then so when I leave, I'll pull it up so that the room can get light and so forth, which is good for rooms. But as soon as I come back in, most days I just try not to lift it at all, so that when I come into the house, I'm rushing to my room to just like calm my nervous system. I'm usually shaky, and I'll just get right in bed or in my recliner is the artwork in the 5-year-old. My recliner's over there, and so I'm just trying to get to my recliner. And see, there's my one. Thank God I'm in the one room in the house that only has one window. And even as a kid, mom and dad had me in the other room there. But I switched with my brother. I only have one sibling. He's 4 years older, and I wanted this room. It's smaller. The other one has a huge, closet and wonderful windows, and I didn't want it. It probably was a sign. And so, and I used to have a full bed in here, but now I make the most out of the room by having just a twin bed, and it looks so spacious, because I need the feeling of space, or my nervous system goes crazy. So, point is, light, sun sensitivity, not to the skin. I have that too, but I'm saying specifically of the visual effects of what it does to your nervous system with your dysautonomia or POTS, and it makes mine crazy. Oh, Millie just sent a reply. Hi, Millie. Look, oh, and so here, silly me, I've got my Motorola Android and my laptop. So the phone's telling me, then my laptop's telling me, everything's telling me. I see it. Technology, I see that she sent the reply. So, so how does everyone else cope? Oh, and my glasses. I was pulling out my glasses. Right, and they have to be. I used to wear another pair that wasn't as full. It has to reach all across so that there's no light that can, like, they're really tight on my face, and it's not much room for the light to come in, because I wear them even in the dark room, and I always have them on if I'm outside, always. And the other pair just would let the light in, so these are perfect. And then I have to keep my ears covered because of the pain there. But yes, so how do you guys deal with that? And on a scale from 1 to 10, 10 being the worst, I feel as if my light sensitivity visually, not on my skin, it's another topic, but visually my light sensitivity is a 10. And so 1 to 10, 10 being the worst, what's your number? How do you deal with that? Do you do what I do with the shades, or, do you spend most of your time in the dark room? And I also have seasonal depression, And so I use the light box, and it drives me bat shit crazy to have to use that thing. But I have to. This is Connecticut. It's dark for a good period during the fall, winter, and even the spring. You know, summer is our most lighted season, most lit season, I guess. And so I need that thing, but it drives me crazy. So I use it for the time once a day, and it's it. I try to get my son from the car ride with my I'm dropping a 5-year-old to kindergarten stuff. That's it. Ran way over the time I wanted to. So how do you cope? And what's your number from 1 to 10 being the worst? I'm a 10, and I cope with glasses inside, blinds down, and glasses outside. Let me know.